Hello my stamping friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts. Today I am showing you a no stamp card and we're going to be using the Butterfly Beauty dies. These are the two largest dies in the set. One is more of an outline, one is more of a fill-in. I'm actually going to be doing two cards with it, but I will show you an alternative as well. Now, I originally did this card about 2 years ago with some foil paper, but this year, I'm going to show you how to create it with the rainbow glimmer paper, which is so pretty. Okay, so this I cut out with this die, which has a bigger surface area for the paper. And this one I cut out with the black. When I originally did the card, I overlaid the black on top of the color, and I just made a card. It was a thank you card with a little thanks tag on it. But with this one, I'm going to be using the basic black, the rainbow glimmer paper, and also this sheet from, oh shoot, it just left my head. I'll look it up and I'll post it in the comments for you, as well as Granny Apple Green, which is one of the coordinating colors with the rainbow sheets and currently one of my obsession colors. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to use the Artistry Blooms, that's the name of this paper, with a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of basic black. The Artistry Blooms is cut 4 by 5 1/4, and I've already done the mini dimensionals on the back. Now I haven't completely adhered the back of it because I wanted to have it a little bit of movement and a little bit of dimension. As you can see, I have cut some of the pieces in half. It's super easy to do just with a pair of scissors, and you can customize it to whatever size you need. So I'm just going to pop the backs off. I already took that one off. Oops. And then I'm just going to, as soon as I've got all of the backing papers off, I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm going to adhere it to the Artistry Blooms paper first. And if you wanted to, you could use the adhesive sheet. Just cut it to the size of your paper, put it on the back, and then flip it over. And then, as a paper saver, you can use the adhesive bits that are left over as decoration on another card, or the spaces that have nothing cut out of them. You can use for tags, you can use other punches or other dies on it, and get more mileage out of your paper. So I'm just going to stick this down. Whoops. Okay, so you can see that it's got a little bit of movement to it. Now I'm just going to flip this over, grab my adhesive, and I'm just going to do one strip on each side. Now you can choose to lay your paper perfectly flat or straight. You can put it at a little bit of an angle, whatever makes your heart happy. And I'm just going to do like this. And then it'll be ready to put onto a card base. So there's card one done. And actually one of the really great things about the larger dies too is you can kind of move the shapes a little bit and get a little bit more dimension. So you can see I kind of popped that side up a little bit just because it wasn't sitting flat. Okay, so there's that one done. Now for this one, I've got the Granny Apple Green in the back. I've got my basic black cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Granny Apple Green is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm going to use my dimensionals on the back of that one. So I'm just going to run my adhesive on this way first. Line it up. I think I'm going to kind of offset it just a little bit for this one. There we go. And then I'm going to grab My mini dimensionals, again, this is a little easier because the pieces are a little bit bigger, so you don't have to worry about being quite so fussy about where you put them. And actually, if you don't have the minis, the larger dimensionals work on this one as well, and they can also be cut down to size, whatever size you need or want. Okay. So if you're in Canada and would like more information about this set, by all means, drop me an email, prairieskypapercrafts@gmail.com, or comment on the video below. And if you are in Canada and would like to shop with me or take some of my classes, you can sign up for my email, which is down below. And don't forget to hit subscribe every single time I post a new video. And once a week on Thursdays, I do a live demonstration as well. And I post the supply list on my Facebook page. So I'd welcome you to check that out as well. February's theme is masculine cards. And I haven't quite decided what next month's theme is going to be. I'm thinking it's either going to be friendships or birthdays. Okay, so I've got my dimensionals on this guy, and then I'm just going to line it up, make sure that it's flush to the bottom. Oops, stick a dimensional on there. I'm just going to flip that one over, stick my dimensional on, and peel off the back. And there we go. And then if you wanted to, you could by all means do a tag and stick it under an antenna or slightly under the butterfly. Whichever way you want to finish your cards, it's your project. You know the person that you're making it for. I tend to hold off on sentiments until I know who I'm going to give the card to. I like to have a little bit of a stash. So there's actually three different ways, if you count layering this piece onto that piece, to create cards quickly and easily with the dies. If you have any questions, please comment below. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.